Salam sejahtera to Doctor, and my name is Siti Nasara binti Muhammad Zaha. My metric number is 204222. Me and my friend will present the answers for the group assignment questions. Okay, for the first question, we need to find the class boundaries, midpoint, and the cumulative frequency. To find the class boundary, we need to know what is the lower class limit and the upper class limit. Okay, first, we need to subtract the lower class limit for the second class with the upper class limit of the first class. In this case, we need to subtract the 40.0 with 39.0, and then we will get 1. Next, we need to divide by 2. 1 divided by 2, we will get 0.5. So, for the 0.5, for the upper class limit, we need to add 0.5. And for the lower class limit, we need to subtract the value with 0.5. For example, 30.0, we need to subtract with 0.5. And then we will get 29.5. For the upper class limit, we need to add 0.5. And then we will get 39.5. And continue with the next class. Okay, for the midpoint, to find the value of the midpoint, we need to subtract 39.0, the upper class limit for the first class, and with 30.0, the lower class limit of the first class. 39.0 minus 30.0, and then we divide by 2, and we will get 34.5. It is the same for the second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, and sixth class. And this is the value of the midpoint that we calculate. And then for the cumulative frequency, to find it, we need to add the frequency to the next number. For example, we will start with 2 from the frequency, and so the frequency here is 2, and then we add 2 plus 3, and then we get 5. 5 plus 10, we will get 15. 15 plus 8 is equal to 23. 23 plus 4 equal to 27. 27 plus 3 equal to 30. And these are the value of the cumulative frequency for this question. And the next question is, we need to draw, after we have got all the data, we need to draw a histogram. For the x-axis, we use the class, which is for this question, we use the marks. And for the y-axis, we need to use the frequency and plot the graph, and we will get the histogram graph like this. So for the distribution of the data is symmetrical.
Okay, hi. My name is Tuatira binti Maisa. My metric number is 203529. So I will explain about the question of B, which is I have to calculate mean, median, and mode. Okay, first is mean. I'm using this formula, which is mean equal with sum of all data divided by number of data. So inside the all midpoint times it with the frequency, which is this midpoint and frequency, and then divide by the sum of frequency, which is I got 18105 divided by 30. So the mean is 60.5. Okay, moving on to median. I'm using this formula, which is LM is lower boundary of medium plus and plus with 0.5 with total frequency minus with cumulative frequency before median class, which is FM minus 1, and then divide by the frequency middle class and times with C. Okay, C is width of middle class. Okay, but first I have to calculate the position of median using this formula 0.5 and plus 1. So 0.5, 30 plus 1, 30 is frequency. Then I got 15.5 for the position of middle class, which is 50.5 located between these two. So I take this 60.0 to 69.0. Right. Okay, next. Okay, so I take the 59.5 plus with 0.5 and then the frequency 30 minus with 15. 0.9, 0.5 times with 13 is 15 minus 15, so 0 divided by 8. 8 is 0. So, and then times with 10. So I got 59.5 plus 0 and the median is 59.5. Okay. Then mod, I'm using this formula, which is mod is lower boundary plus with D1 divided by D1 and plus D2. D1 is different between before mod class and D2 is different after mod class, which is D. So the mod class is 10, the before is 3, and after is 8. Right. Then I insert it, 49.5 plus with 10 minus 3. 10 divided by 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. Then 10 minus 3 is 7 plus with 10 minus 8 and times with 10. So I got 57.28 for mod. So the conclusion is this mean is more than median, more than mod. So the data is skewed to the right, which is people score more higher. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and good evening. My name is Sofia Nuresha binti Muhammad Abdul Rahim. My matrix number is 204221. Next, I will explain about question D. Find the 80 percentile and interpret this value. Firstly, we need to find K. So bracket 80 multiply 30, bracket divide 100. So the answer is 24. For C80, bracket 69.5 minus 75.5 bracket for fifth class. For lower class boundary is 69 for 69.5. Cumulative frequency is 23. Location is 10 and the frequency is 4. So it's 80, 69.5 plus bracket 34 minus 23 divide 4 bracket and multiply 10. So we need to solve the multiply and divide first. So the answer is 2.5. 69.5 plus 2.5, the answer is 72. So 80% of college students score below 72. That's all. Next, my friends will explain about question E.
A very good afternoon. So I'll be presenting question C. The question is to obtain the variance and standard deviation. Based on the standard deviation value, what can you conclude about the student's score? So first, you have to make a table to make it more clear. So I've listed down the marks over here and the frequency over here. And this is the sum of the whole frequency. And then we are required to find the value of x. So the value of x, how we find it is by adding 39 with 30, dividing it by 2, we get 34.5. Doing the same thing here, 49 plus 40 divided by 2, 44.5. 59, 50, 54.5. 69 plus 60, 64.5. 79 plus 70, 74.5. 89 plus 80, 84.5. So to get the fx value, we have to, to get the fx value, we have to multiply 34.5 with 2, and we will get 69. As for the 44.5, we multiply by 3, 54.5 multiplied by 10, 64.5 multiplied by 8, 74.5 multiplied by 4, 84.5 multiplied by 3. So we'll get all this value, and we have to sum up these values, and we'll get 1815. After getting this value, we are required to find the mean. So the mean, I've done the working here. Fx over f, which is 1815 divided by 30, and which is 60.5. So all of this data will get 60.5. After that, we have to minus x with the mean, which is 34.5 minus 60.5, we'll get negative 26. 44.5 minus 60.5, we get negative 16. 54.5 minus 60.5, we get negative 6. 64.5 minus 60.5, we get 4. 74.5 minus 60.5, we get 14. 84.5 minus 60.5, we get 24. So with this, we have to square it. After squaring it, this is what we get: 676, 256, 36, 16, 196, 576. With this value, we have to multiply it with the f. F is frequency, so 2 times 676. We get 1352. 256, we get 768. 36, we get 360. 16, we get 125. 196, we get 784. 576, we get 1728. We have to sum up all this, and we get 520. So to find the variance, we have to follow the formula where this is the formula. So I've already gotten the sum of the first half, which is 520, which is this part here, because we have already squared it. So, and then we have to minus EF minus 1. So EF minus 1 is the frequency minus 1. Frequency is 30, so 30 minus 1, which is 520 divided by 29. So when we do that, our answer for the variance is 176.55. So with 176.55, we can get the standard deviation. For the standard deviation, the formula is this, but we can actually use the 176 to get the formula, but I showed working here for a better explanation. So 176.55 square rooted will get 13.28 for the standard deviation. So the standard deviation is the average amount of variability in your data set. It tells you an average how far can the score lie from the mean. This means the score lies 13.28 from the mean of 60.5. So that's my explanation for questions, the question section C. Thank you.